No problem, Tony. We are live. Welcome everyone to another episode of Rant Café. Right now, for now, it's just me, Animac, and Tony, the Black Critic guy, waiting for some other people to show up, if they show up. But I just wanted to welcome everyone. I wanted to get started because we don't want to run too late. And this is episode 26 of Rant Café. And in this one, we're going to be talking about the truth about anime conventions. And because Anime North is coming up, not this weekend, but the one right after, and I'm going to be there, Gozen is going to be there, Macklenot is going to be there, Briggs from Old Anime is going to be there, Vector Maximus is going to be there, we're all going to be there, and Tony, you said you were going to a convention as well, so we thought that we would have a Rant Cafe where we're talking about anime conventions, the truth, what to expect, the good things, the bad things, the really hot and humid things, which is what usually happens, all that fun stuff.
Ew.
Tony, how you doing?
Wait, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, everyone can hear you.
Oh, you're good, because the green bar wasn't showing anyway. I was saying ew earlier because you said hot and humid, man. That's probably my least favorite part about conventions, but I'm doing good. Sorry I'm not on camera. I'm using my phone right now for this review that I have to upload because a certain female otaku uploaded a video featuring yours truly, and we had this whole plan that I would release a review that coincides with it, and it hasn't gone up yet, so I'm waiting patiently. Then I'm gonna go see Alien Covenant.
I like how you say that as if Sloan is watching this right now and you want to guilt trip her.
No. I'm the one guilt tripping myself. The video that she made was up. It's been up for 5 hours now.
Oh, okay.
I'm the guilty party. I'm the captain.
I hear you. But yeah, people are asking, how come it's just Tony X Animac in this one? Well, the other people are supposed to be showing up. They're running late, it seems. However, until then, the big dogs are running the yard. So that is why it's just
you don't need everybody else. You got us, the best, sexiest anime vloggers there is.
I don't think anyone's going to argue with that.
I don't know. There's a lot of cheebits out there, dude. You know, they just. By the way, Kim, before we go into the convention, can we talk about that bullshit video that fucking that guy? You know that guy, the one he made.
Which one? Oh, did that anime snob?
Yeah, I'm not saying the name, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, his name is not that anime snob. His name is Petros. But yeah, what do you want to talk about?
The fuck was that video, man?
The one where you featured Rant Café?
I both was laughing and confused.
Well, yeah, that anime snob makes like 8 videos a day, so it's, he's always doing stuff. But basically, if you guys didn't know, that anime snob made a video where he took part of Rant Café where we were talking about slice of life anime.
Particularly against me.
Yeah, and he made a video where, well, it's because Tony, you said he was an idiot or something, so then he wanted to, get back at you. But basically, it was Tony saying that slice of life anime, not people call it slice of nothing happens, not much happens, and then Tony was like, hey, in life sometimes nothing happens. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't, have anime that feature that type of stuff. So just like everyday life. And of course, the snob made a little skit where he's like watering the grass and saying, "Oh, look, my life is so dramatic." I thought it was hilarious, man. I can't not laugh.
I thought it was funny too. I'm just saying, oh, I hear Nick.
Briggs is here.
Oh, hi. Hey, hello. It was hilarious.
Oh, what a sexy haircut you got there, bro.
Thank you, sir. I could. You have a nice haircut as well. I could see you.
Oh, thanks. I wore my best suit just for you.
Somebody, you look years younger.
Well, I gotta say, all those years of watching high school anime, they de-aged me real fast.
Nice. Yeah, true.
Last thing I want to state about that whole, he took our little discussion out of context, though. That was my problem with it. Like, I get what he was trying to do, but he took it out of context, and I'm like, okay, well, that's nice. And everyone was like, you should respond to him. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Don't even give him the time of day.
All right, it's gonna start up bullshit that I'm not really into. I'll leave that to Animac. You know, he really wants me to debate that anime snob for some reason, and Briggs is like on board too.
Yeah, man, because I find drama funny and entertaining. I don't take it personally.
Oh no, I don't care for the drama. I just don't like really wasting my time with it either. You know.
Yeah,
I'll give you this. I'll give you this. It would be interesting to have a conversation with them.
I don't even know if
man,
it'd be interesting.
I think it would be a fun time. Like I've talked to him before. He is a funny guy. He's very stubborn and ridiculous, but he's also funny if you don't take him seriously. If you take him seriously, you're gonna get very frustrated very fast. But yeah, definitely his videos, he takes it out of context just to make it look funny. But like the very argument, as much as I like non-slice of life anime as well, the very argument of nothing happens is completely void, because if you look at literature, literary fiction is considered the most highbrow, sophisticated fiction. The Nobel Peace Prize always goes to literary fiction. What is literary fiction? It's slice of life fiction. It's not science fiction. It's not a fantasy. It's slice of life, essentially exploring human relationships, character studies, all that stuff, right? Anna Karenina, all, you know, any great piece of work, For Whom the Bell Tolls, by Hemingway. So I don't know, like as many books as you can name, literary fiction, that's what they're dealing with.
Wait, Anna Karenina won a Nobel Peace Prize? Are you fucking serious?
No, no. Anna Karenina is a Russian classic.
Brought me to tears.
No, it's not a Nobel Peace Prize, a Nobel Prize in literature. And I don't know if Tolstoy, I don't know if he won it, because I think he might have lived before the time of the Nobel Prize in literature. I would have to Google it, but I'm just saying the Nobel Prize in literature almost always goes to literary fiction, and Anna Karenina is an example of a classic work of literary fiction, as is you know.
Okay, I
works
get
by
it.
Dostoevsky, works by F. Scott Fitzgerald, Hemingway. You know, all these famous authors, they write slice of life essentially.
I'm waiting for the author of Nobel.
Of what?
See, echo. Hold on for a second.
Okay. By the way, everyone, just so you know, next week we are going to have the big Naruto versus One Piece showdown. We postponed it so that Miss Art can join us. You guys must have heard of Miss Art. She's a anime YouTuber, and she's a big fan of Naruto. So we got in touch with her, and she said she'd love to join us. She can't do this week, but she will next week. So she's gonna be holding it down for Naruto along with Lotus, and we're gonna have Briggs from Old Anime and 2 Spooky holding it down for One Piece. So that's gonna be an excellent time. I'm gonna be here moderating. So yeah, I'm really hyped for that one. Be sure to spread the word about the big One Piece and Naruto showdown. We're gonna finally determine which anime is better for reals.
And nobody cares about One Piece. Come on, let's get real here for a second, all right? All right, One Piece does not have a leg to stand on. Briggs, you're walking
Against
into
Naruto?
you're walking into a trap, Briggs. You need to call out right now. So you're sick, you're tired, something, man. Can't do this.
Luffy never backs down. I don't even know.
Luffy never backs down, and neither will Briggs, bro.
Nah, it's I think we have an extreme advantage in this fight, like just being seriously.
Yo, yeah, Briggs and 2 Spooky, they've already conferred, and they think they're gonna crush it. They're gonna crush it. So
I'm actually excited. I'm excited that Miss Art's gonna be on this. So it's nice to get some fresh blood here. And Miss Art is a lovely lady. I don't know if you watch her live shows, but I thoroughly enjoy watching them.
yeah, people are wondering if Soul Maka's involved. No, he's not, because he refused to defend Naruto. He's just like, I just want to come and shit on One Piece. And I'm like, no, buddy, that's not what's gonna happen. You can't just go and shit on an anime. It's easier to shit on an anime than to defend one yourself. So you have to do both.
I just see you in your Canadian accent, like, nah, buddy, you can't just shit on Naruto.
Hey, Tony, I'm not your buddy, guy.
Well, I'm not your guy, friend.
I'm not your friend, buddy.
Still one of the best jokes in South Park.
Yo, Clyder, what's up? Clyder says hi in the chat. Yeah. So yeah, for next week, that's happening, guys. Stay tuned for that. Briggs, how do you feel? Are you pumped? You and 2 Spooky are getting ready, I know.
Yeah, we had a nice little conversation about our arguments / what we think they're going to be talking about.
Are they going to be talking about friendship?
Well, of course, it's shonen. But if Soul Maka was in here, I was saying like guaranteed he's gonna talk about like character development in One Piece. Oh, Tony's gone.
Yeah, Tony.
I'm sorry for
Tony
being late, by the
be
way.
in and out because he's on his phone. He can't use his laptop right now because he's doing something else with it. But
True.
yeah, we're gonna do it anyway. I wanna. Briggs, have you been to conventions before, anime conventions? And by the way, guys, in the chat, let me know if you've been to anime conventions before. Just let me know, like, kind of like, yes, I have. I've been to 2. I've been to 3. I haven't been to any, just to get a little idea. And then, of course, we'll talk about it in greater detail as we go.
Yeah, I've been to only one other convention. I've been to Anime North. And I'm super excited for Anime North this year. It's crept up on us.
Yeah, it's true. Anime North is coming not this weekend, but next weekend, which is crazy because I remember we bought the hotel rooms, me and Gozan, like 11 months ago. So it was like, can't believe that it's already creeping up on us. But yeah, and also we have a panel confirmed that I registered about anime and philosophy. So it's going to be a panel at Anime North where we're going to be talking about philosophical influences and themes in anime like Gurren Lagann, Kill la Kill, Code Geass, right? It's going to be awesome. And they approved that panel. It's going to be at noon on the Sunday at Anime North. So if you are going to Anime North, be sure to go to that. You can come and chat with us about philosophy. Is there anything better? I think not.
That's so awesome that you managed to get a panel.
Yeah, I registered it like months ago. So it's like a big long process, but yeah, it's you have to like write a proposal and justify why you think, and then you also have to have enough interest for people to actually want to attend. So yeah, that one got approved, and we'll see for the other one. I haven't heard back yet, but
the other one's the Code Geass one, right?
Yeah, I also wanted to do a special Code Geass panel as well.
Havoc,
Havoc
no people
join the stream. What's up, Havoc?
It actually says AnimeUproar, but it said Havoc for a second.
Where the fuck am I?
Oh, never mind. I lost. It does say Havoc.
Where the fuck am I? What is this stream?
What is up, anime fans of the world? My name is Havoc, no Pico.
I decided to join as Havoc for some reason. I don't know. I just felt like it.
We love when you join us, Havoc.
I don't know. It just feels awkward to join as Havoc for some reason.
Anime Recon. Have you ever been to a convention?
I'm afraid not. I don't know. I want to go to London Comic Con, but
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That's probably huge, eh? Oh, that's a huge convention.
Yeah, it's very big. I wish I can go. I know, but no. For your answer, I have not been into a convention. I want to go though.
Well, we're gonna school you now on anime conventions, and we have some people in the chat who have gone to a bunch. We have Suko Shikaze says he's been to every AX. I think that's Anime Expo, right? Every year since 2013. And isn't Anime Expo the biggest in North America, the biggest convention in North America? And then Anime North is the second. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the case. Shatos has been to a gaming convention. By the way, what up, Shatos? Soul Maka saying some shit. He's not even paying attention to what I'm saying. He's just like chatting people in the chat. Snoorly was like, yeah, we gotta do... Sorry, go ahead, Briggs.
No, just saying, someone in the Sukoshi Kaze said you gotta save up money for conventions, and yeah, you spend a lot of money. So also, I recommend limiting yourself. Like, I'm gonna limit myself to like a certain amount of money going in because you could drop major cash at a convention.
Oh yeah, you gotta be disciplined. It's almost like going to the casino because when you go to a convention, like you will see stuff that you never knew existed that you want to buy. It's crazy. Because you go to like the big vendor area, because every convention is going to have a big vendor area, and they're going to have all your products there. So like every anime store in your region, even online stores, all these people are going to come physically there and try to get you to buy this stuff. So you're going to see stuff like Gurren Lagann flags that you're not going to not buy. You're not going to not buy that flag. You're going to see like adorable stuff like this. You know you're going to buy this. You know you're going to buy this. Anime North.
Can't not buy it.
I have a question. Is there going to be a stand specifically for Boku no Pico?
Well, that's an interesting thing, and I'll continue with this thought because so you will see stuff. You'll see like posters. I bought a bunch of Italian posters for Ghibli films, for Castle in the Sky, Howl's Moving Castle, and My Neighbor Totoro, because the Italian posters had way better images than the English language posters. So you see stuff like that and you're like, damn, I gotta buy it. So I got Italian posters. You're gonna see body pillows, Havoc. You're gonna see,
so many.
Damn. I don't really need one. I've already got my waifu, man. But if there's a REM one, then I'll definitely get it.
Yeah,
And I
but that's
might
all different,
send you
but
one. I
I'm
might
saying-
send one to you.
but I'm saying you're just walking, minding your own business, and then just like body pillows, like bam, and then they have like censored stuff on them, so you don't see the boobs and stuff. It's crazy. So it's just like, it's like, yeah, save, limit yourself in terms of spending money because there's so much to buy, so much to see, all in one place. You see your favorite anime, you see merchandise, you see manga, so many DVDs, Blu-rays, everything you could possibly imagine. So definitely limit your budget because you could buy out, you could go bankrupt just there if you're an anime fan, as we all are, right?
Okay, I have a question as well. Since I've never been to an anime convention, but how much do these products cost, and how much money do you have to save in order to go to an anime convention? Like if you want to buy stuff, how much money do you have to save?
Well, that's what I would definitely recommend. Don't buy anything until you've walked around the entire area first, because for example, I saw light novels for $25, $20, which is not a good price at all. You get it way cheaper on Amazon. But then as I walked, I found them from $10, $12, light novels. So just make sure you look around and compare prices, type of thing.
Yeah, and again,
That's a good idea.
you don't want to buy the first thing you see because you might find something even cooler. So let's say you see one poster of Full Metal Alchemist, you're like, man, this is great. You buy it, and then you see another even better one that you want even more later on. So it's like, yeah, you gotta see everything first, scope it out, and then see what you want to buy. However, then sometimes stuff sells out. So that's the other problem. Like you see something and then you come back, it's like, oh, it's sold out. So yeah, it's a rough game going to cons for sure. Often stuff will be overpriced, to answer your question, Recon. However, I've seen actually, on the other hand, I've seen stuff at conventions be cheaper than at a store. Just because I guess the vendor there had really reasonable prices compared to the store you went to specifically. Also, I went to the Niagara Falls Comic Con, which is a small event that it features anime products. And I found that Anime North had way cheaper anime stuff than that Comic Con in Niagara Falls. So yeah, so even between cons, you're going to see very different prices. So yeah, you got to be very, very on point with that. Conserve. Yeah, absolutely. Anyone in the chat have any especially important advice? So we have Recon No Pico here. He hasn't been to a con. And for anyone else who's watching who hasn't been to a con, guys, in the chat, let me know if you have some advice for people going to conventions. Personally, I think that it's one great thing about conventions is community. Like you go there, and especially at a big con like Anime North, you go, and as soon as you get there, you see a whole bunch of people in cosplay, just joking around, having a great time, loving all the same stuff you love. You can start a conversation easily because you're cosplaying as freaking Kamina. I love Kamina or something like that. So it's a great place to be if you're an anime fan. A great community at Anime North. They have so many panels that you can attend for free. So that's another great thing. Like we're going to be hosting one on the Sunday, but there's also going to be all sorts of great panels that you can attend for free. They don't charge you anything extra to attend the panel. The only thing is you have to make sure that you get in there on time because sometimes the big panels are full. They're filled up. There's no more room. So it's not a fire hazard. They won't let you in. So you have to if you really want a panel, make sure you go there early. And so look at the schedule, look at the timetable, and go there early enough so that you can actually get a seat. But otherwise, yeah, I love just the whole experience. Be sure definitely if it's hot, and this time it's hot in most parts of the world. Bring sunscreen, bring lots of water, all that type of stuff. Because if you're gonna be out in the sun, if you're gonna be waiting for a long time in lines and it's hot, as it tends to be in Briggs, how it is at Anime North.
Sure.
You gotta be prepared for that because you don't want to go there for an hour, pay the entry fee, stay there for an hour, and go home. You want to be there for a whole day or for the whole weekend if you get a weekend pass, right? So you gotta pace yourself, conserve your money and your energy.
Thank God it's cold here in the UK. Because if you had to go and you said it's hot there, right?
Oh, it's gonna be so hot for Anime North. Well, it was
the thing is, when you're wearing cosplay, don't you get warm as fuck? Like if you're wearing a wig or something just to fit with your cosplaying character, you're gonna get so hot like you can't even, like, you have to take it off or you need to go inside. But here in the UK, it's cold, so you can wear it as long as you want. But here's the question: what cosplay should I wear if I ever go to a convention?
Oh, that's a great question, Recon. I'll let the people in the chat come up with some ideas for you.
Oh yes, I'd love to hear the people.
Cosplay ideas for Recon Opico.
Cosplay ideas for me.
Sometimes known as.
What should I wear if I ever go to a convention? I want something. I want something stylish. I want something that will, I don't know, beat everyone who's wearing cosplay. I want something to be at the top.
You want to be the cosplayer. You want to be the guy that everyone's like, man, I remember that guy. By the way, Anime Dude says, Recon. Anime Dude says, my advice to you is get me a C2 body pillow. I'll pay you back.
Wait, what's C2?
From Code Geass. Watch
Code Geass. Oh, fuck.
Watch Code Geass, Recon. Stop watching your Alice no Zorokus and just watch Code Geass.
Yo, Alice to Zoroku is good anime, man. It's a good show.
Yo, be the protagonist of High School DxD. Have that like red arm.
By the way, Anime Dude says he hopes AnimeUproar hits 1 million subs so that I have to cosplay as a maid for Anime North. Well, we're about 9 days away, so we'll see if we can get that 1 million subs, bro. You know,
might have to be next year, potentially.
It might be next year.
Never lose hope. Never lose hope.
I think I should wear a maid outfit. That's what Forgotten Num 15 is.
Oh yeah, Forgotten.
I'd rather not see that.
Should I wear a Rem or Ram outfit?
Blue Ram.
Okay, Briggs, you want to be a Ram with me?
No.
And we'll both be maids and, hold hands?
It's continuing to get worse, actually.
Anbu says you need to cosplay, of course, Boku no Pico. So I don't know who you want.
Is there a Boku no Pico cosplay? Can you buy that?
Whatever that dude's wearing.
Can you actually buy a Boku no Pico cosplay from Amazon?
I'm sure you can. I've never tried, but if you Google it, I bet you will find it. So.
I'm sure you can.
Yo. I bet the outfit is just going to be exposed. I just don't want to wear it. I'm going to get kicked out.
Penguins Burn Red says, go as Kim Jong-un. Always Korea themed from Penguins Burn Red.
The thing is, if I go there with a Boku no Pico outfit, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get kicked out. So I was like, fuck off. We don't want any gay shit.
I'm
pretty be fine.
Sure you'll be fine. At conventions, you have you have Misty cosplay from like 300-pound bearded men, so you will be fine, Recon. If you go as Boku no Pico, just don't go fucking naked. But if you you want to do that shit, you gotta be good.
No.
The sad thing is, you could probably go close to naked.
Yeah.
Yeah. The outfit is pretty much probably gonna be close to naked.
I really want to go to like a winter convention somewhere so I could be Sanji, and that's the only reason I'm not being Sanji for Anime North is because like I would die in a suit, so I'm gonna be like Luffy, like kind of like a cutoff type of thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we bring some sunscreen though, Briggs.
Oh, for sure.
By the way, we got Nuxtaku in the chat, or does he say it Nuxtaku? Let me know.
Nuxtaku.
Shout
out to him. Yo, I love him. He's one of my favorite YouTubers.
Yeah, he's great. Like he does. Satirical anime reviews, satirical anime trailers. He does like 4Kids trailers for anime, reviews like a bridge series in a hilarious way. Definitely excellent.
Someone is saying Lost Paws wore a Pico outfit for 1 million sub.
Yeah, and by the way, Noxtaku made a video about Lost Paws, like a sarcastic YouTuber trailer, and Lost Paws made a video about that video, responding to that video. So that was hilarious.
Oh, the Anime Dude said Kenichi cosplay for me. Oh, 100%. It has to be done one day.
Cosplay. Probably a good idea. I want to wear a Kakashi outfit from Naruto.
That'd be cool. You definitely see a couple Kakashis at a convention.
Oh, yeah. You're going to see a lot of...
Tons of Narutards everywhere.
Yeah. But the worst people are like who cosplay as like Superman and Batman and shit. I'm like, this is an anime convention, dude. Going back to Comic-Con, dude.
Yeah, and Comic-Con you can wear anything. Well, an anime convention, you have to wear anime-related stuff. I hope I also see someone cosplaying as Rias. I might actually ask it out, like, hey, baby, are you like, hey, baby, are you the real Rias I'm looking for?
It could be a trap.
Life?
It could be a trap.
Are you finally the real one I've been looking for?
Oh, I guarantee we're gonna get a good handful of rems.
About conventions, guys, there will be traps. So, you know, some are
All
more
the
obvious than others, but be warned. By the way, Noxtaku says that he's going to have a part 2 coming soon with the Lost Pause video. So we got to check that shit out. That's going to
get Noxtaku on here for a guest one week. Even though he doesn't show his face.
Sure. I've never seen his face.
He doesn't show it. I think like in one video he had like a Tokyo Ghoul mask on, and it's the only time he's like revealed himself.
Oh, he's waiting for that 1 mil face reveal.
I want to see Cyanide's face. What does he look like? I'm pretty sure you already know that, bro, don't you? And you're hiding it from us.
I don't think any of us know. Maybe Uproar. He'd be the only person, right?
I know. It's probably Uproar. Animac, you probably already know what Cyanide looks like.
I actually don't.
Oh.
Just straight up.
I don't. He's a mystery. He's an enigma. No one knows him. By the way, I shout out to Emilia and Luna in the chat. And someone said something I wanted to comment on. Oh, yeah. Anime Dude mentioned that Mac is going to be cosplaying as Rem from ReZero.
Oh, yes.
At Anime North 2017. So, yeah, there's definitely got to be traps, guys. Mac will be one of them. The mustache will probably give it away, though, but sometimes there is no mustache. So
you need to trim it off. He has to trim it.
Mob King says he's been waiting all day for this. Well, that's good to hear, bro. Now you're putting all this pressure on me to actually be entertaining and shit. I don't know if I can handle that. Briggs, can we handle that?
Of course, but I think he was waiting for what's it called, the debate, because he commented on my channel, like talking about the debate and stuff.
Naruto versus One Piece?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
that's what we're waiting for. We had to postpone it for next week so that we can get another YouTuber on this, Miss Art, who is a huge Naruto fan. So she couldn't do this week, but she can do next week. So we're postponing it next week. We're going to have Miss Art and Lotus versus Briggs and Too Spooky. And it's going to
get wrecked.
Epic showdown.
Of course, Briggs. You're like the fucking guy who does anime facts. Of course, you're gonna be a freaking boss at One Piece.
Luna
already knows everything.
Luna asks, "What do you think Animac would look like as Hatsune Miku?" And I think that I would look like Anbu's worst nightmare.
Are you gonna vlog it, both of you?
Yeah, we're gonna do some vlogging.
Yeah,
I haven't decided
if you
yet,
do, I will. I'll definitely watch it when you vlog it, so I can see everyone's cosplay. Are you both gonna cosplay, or are you just gonna go over there like noobs doing nothing?
Oh, Too Spooky's in the chat. He heard his name being called, and he's like, "It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen, dude. Next week, it's on." By the way, for cosplay, I will probably cosplay for a skit that we're gonna shoot there for a comedy skit, but not like as a character, but as a character for that video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should cosplay as Kenichi.
And buy an outfit before it's time to go.
Briggs, what people do is they cosplay as different things on different days, so you could do that, like cosplay as one thing on Saturday, one thing on Sunday.
It's a lot of effort.
Are you both going for 2 days?
I went for all 3 days. I went for the weekend.
Yeah, we're probably gonna go for a bit on Friday because I think Friday is not a full day, right, Briggs?
No, it like starts at like 5 or 6.
Yeah, so we're gonna go drop by there, and then we're gonna be there all day Saturday, all day Sunday.
Cool.
Yeah, man, it's only once a year, so you gotta go. You gotta support anime in North. It is the second biggest convention in North America for anime, the biggest convention in Canada, and just a great time. It's like it's organized by fans. It's not like by a big corporation or anything like that. It's not just for profit. It's for fun. So they build a great community around it.
I wish I could go if I live in America.
Well, you gotta Get a plane ticket, bro.
No. I get a plane ticket just to go to an anime convention for 2 days and come back? Fuck no. But I'd love to meet you in real life, though.
Yeah,
Is it
everyone
not
wants to meet me in real life.
That's
bro.
what I want to do. I want to meet
I'm
you
great
both in
in
real life.
real life.
Have you met Briggs in real life?
Not yet. I will at Anime North.
Nice.
Because we live pretty close. I was like, "Yo, Briggs, you want me to come to your house? What's up?" And he's just like, "No, man."
I shut that down.
He was like, "It's okay."
But it's like we'll do the collaboration at Anime North.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, man. There's time. Don't rush it. Don't rush it.
I'm the only one who lives far away from everyone.
Rick is asking why the thumbnail for this had the Black Critic guy. It's technically not a thumbnail. It's just like a capture of the stream. Black Critic guy was in here earlier, but then he dropped out because I think he was having problems. He was on his phone, and I think he dropped out because of his connection. If he comes back in, that'll be cool. But yeah, he was here when we started. When we started, it was just me and him.
Oh yeah, I was delayed. I spent 40 minutes trying to create a new setup for live streaming, and I had to go back to this shitty one because I couldn't, like, it wasn't working out.
And yeah,
Very upset. But
we're
next
gonna
time it'll be ready.
In terms of the vlogs for Anime North, Briggs, like I think we're definitely gonna have like a vlog after the whole thing, kind of like an actual edited vlog, like hopefully good vlog for the whole thing. But I was thinking of also making just like quick vlogs every day as we're there, if we're able to actually though edit and everything. If not, we might just post them on like Twitter video, Facebook video. So in the description, you can find our Twitter, and Briggs and Recon also have Twitters, of course. I don't have them linked in the description though, but if you go to our channel, they have it linked. So on Twitter, we'll be posting pictures. We also have Instagram. So Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, we're going to be posting pictures and hopefully some short videos, but we're also going to have vlogs on the channel. It's just probably going to take a few days for us to actually edit the vlogs and put them on the channel to make them look presentable. Yeah.
That's really good. Are there people gonna come and meet you, like your fans and subscribers?
Well, yeah. If whoever wants to come and meet us there, if you're going to Anime, I don't know how many people are actually in Canada going to Anime North, that kind of stuff. But we're going to be for sure meeting up with Briggs, Mac, Vector, Maximus. So there's going to be a few of us for sure.
All right, it's cool.
We're going to be a crew, man. We're going to be a freaking Shinpaku Alliance over there.
By the way, did you tell the manager over there to like get you, like I don't know, a place so you can sign autographs if people come and see you, like your
man. Me and PewDiePie, we're gonna
Yeah, we're on that level.
Yeah, we're definitely on that level, man.
Like what do you have to be? Like what do you have to be
to go there? No, they're not.
Like, but how do you do it though? Like, what do you have to do in order to get your own stand and sign autographs for people? Like,
well, you have to be big enough for them to invite you. I think that's the only way it works.
Oh.
Like, when you have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, then they notice you and they're like, "Oh man, we want you because you're gonna draw in people to come to the con." We're definitely not at that level yet. Although we do have some lovely fans. Love you guys and ladies and ladies.
And I bet you have more male
That's the only reason
subscribers
I had to
than
back
female
down
subs. You have more.
I think
male
we all
subs.
have more male subscribers
Yeah.
than females, but
80% on my end.
like I think like a third of ours are female.
If we made more videos on like different types of anime, I feel like I'm making all shonens with his like a demographic for guys, right?
I'm making too many top 10s with male characters. I should probably switch to female.
Go for it, man.
I should probably do like top 10
female protagonists. Go for it. That's a
top
solid
10
video.
female protagonists. Then all them female girls will come and subscribe to my channel. I was like, hell yeah.
Nah,
By
if
the
you do
way-
top 10 female protagonists with like a boob thumbnail, I'd come to it. So you're just getting males.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Rick, Rick says that he wants to definitely see some vlogs on here on the channel. You will see it. You will see it. It just might not be the day of. It might take a few days for us to upload it, but definitely you will see some vlogs. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, by the way, on my like Yuri on Ice video that I did, a news video for Yuri on Ice, it's like 88% female audience. So if you want to draw in a female crowd, Yuri on Ice videos are a good way to go. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm gonna stick with One Piece.
I checked that statistic the other day. I was like 88% female. What the fuck?
Yeah,
No
that's how it's done.
video of mine has ever got. Not even Animac After Dark, which I was expecting to get a huge female audience. It did not get 90% female audience. Surprising. Surprising. Oh,
I don't know if I'm gonna.
Nakstaku did a sarcastic trailer for Yuri on Ice, and he says he also got a whole bunch of girls in there. It's like, yeah. Although a lot of the fans for Yuri on Ice don't have much of a sense of humor. So Nox, tell us, did you get a bunch of hate for that video? Because yeah, sometimes the fans of Yuri on Ice don't have a sense of humor. They're like, what? This isn't just glowing praise of Yuri on Ice? Hit that dislike button, baby. Luna's like, there might be less of us females, but we love Animac more. That's what I like to hear, Luna. That's what I like to hear. It's not
Tis
quantity,
true. The female fans are the most dedicated.
Yeah, it's not
Sorry,
quantity,
cut you off, bro.
it's quality, guys. But yeah, so far, you know, what happened to Macklenot showing up? What happened to Bryn dropping by? Where's CyanideBlizzard? What's going on, guys? What's going on? I get that Tony was having technical issues, but yeah, see, Briggs, Recon, without you.
I'm right here, you know.
Yeah, I know, but without you, what would I be doing? I would be by myself, just crying here.
Yeah, I came in. It was only Tony. I was so surprised because he's the one person that said he wasn't gonna come.
I know. Well, see, this is the thing. I make these Rant Cafe live streams weekly, so I have to take responsibility. Other people are like, you know, whatever. We show up, we don't show up, but I have to be here. I have to take responsibility. 1 week it was just me and Cyanide the whole time because no one fucking showed. That wasn't cool.
So dramatic.
And by the way, we had a cool stream on Briggs's channel for the 7 Deadly Sins back on Tuesday. That went well, and it was a fun time. And we had quite a few people watching after the fact, Briggs. I noticed that, so that was cool.
Yeah. People saw the thumbnail season 2, just had to find out about it.
Yeah, your clickbait game is getting better.
It's actually a pretty good clickbait right there, Briggs. Well done.
I've been meaning to change that thumbnail because I literally just Googled 7 Deadly Sins season 2. To be honest, like every other thumbnail on my channel is like made by me. That one I just clicked like Googled season 2 because like I was scrambling to get one up for the stream.
Oh, I thought you actually made that because it looks like your other thumbnails kind of style wise.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, perfect.
Yeah,
I hear kids in the background.
No, I think it's just Recon watching like Lolly.
No, I'm not.
You're just watching some Lolly shit. Admit it.
No. Why would you think that's Lolly shit?
Because it sounds like a child.
Yeah, I don't judge, man.
No, that's no. It's just something with. It's just somebody using like a voice changer. Don't worry about it. I'm definitely not. I definitely don't have a lolly fetish or anything. Why would I do that?
Well, I certainly don't, my dude. That is not my cup of tea at all. By the way, Anime World is asking if I've seen the new Code Geass picture. I assume you mean the one with Colin and C2. If you mean that one, that was posted on our Discord, so I did see that. Oh, and Luna says she watched the Briggs stream because I was there, so that's good. That's good. Luna's following Animac wherever he goes.
So you didn't watch it for me? Here.
I watched it for you, Briggs.
Thanks, man.
By the way, I commented on Briggs' stream after fact. I'm like, Briggs, great guests, because his guests were Gozen and me. So
I got a good laugh out of that.
Yeah, I always laugh at my own jokes. I feel like that is an important thing to do.
Of course, always.
Anime World, are you in our Discord? If you're in the Discord, message me and send me the picture you mean. If not, just link it here and let's link it in the chat because I would like to see what you're talking about. I'm not sure. Anbu says he watched the stream because of Gozen. That's
the anime dude coming through, watching it for me.
I think Anime Dude watches it for all of us. Anime Dude knows. True. Then when Gozen, Animac, and Briggs get together, shit goes down. Shit goes down.
'Tis true.
And also, like, I like how Too Spooky always drops in on all the streams. He dropped in on that stream. He dropped in on this stream. He's a he's a great dude. He's just like, you know, supporting the cause, supporting the community.
Yeah, honestly, it's no fun just keeping to yourself on YouTube. Like obviously making YouTube videos is a great time, but getting involved in the community just makes it a better experience.
No, yeah, I know. Like, I know there's so many YouTubers out there who just make videos, you know, only top 10 lists or whatever, just to get views. They don't engage. They don't answer their comments. They don't do anything like that. But like, to me, that's no fun. Like, why? If you're producing content that people actually appreciate and they want to talk to you about it, why wouldn't you want to, you know, listen to what they have to say, talk to them, improve your content based on their feedback? I find that a lot of my videos were improved because I was listening to people and they're like, oh, you missed this, or what about next video you could do that? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. So, and actually a video that I'm working on right now related to Code Geass the idea came completely as from a comment on one of our videos, because I wouldn't have even thought of it without that, because I'm not informed in that specific area. So I was like, man, that's great. So yeah, absolutely. You should read your comments, respond to all the ones you can, because it's always the better experience. But in terms of conventions, anything else you guys can think of it's like an important tip? By the way,
wear good shoes.
Yes, true. Because you're going to be walking around. Conventions are usually in big areas, plazas, convention centers. So you're going to be walking from one area to the other. So don't wear high heels and stuff unless you're really, you know, I don't care how committed you are to your cosplay. If you're in high heels, you're gonna have a bad time. But by the way, can we just thank the creators of Kill la Kill? Because after that show came out in 2012, I believe, the conventions, the cosplays at the conventions were just. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Someone said he needs some recommendations on brutal anime. I might do a top 10 on that. But what do you think of my next top 10 should be? I'm thinking of top 10 anime romance with cool male lead.
Go for it, dude. I'm sticking with a top 10 female protagonist with a nice little clickbait thumbnail.
The thing is, I don't really want to do females. I mean, I doubt I'll get views. There's not much females, you know, who.
How about this? Top 10 most badass female characters.
Can we?
You know what? I'm gonna make that. Put Levy as number 1. It's over.
I already had that idea, Briggs, but was too lazy to make it. So if you want to go ahead. By the way, I just wanted to be noted that Anime Recon said, "I don't want to do females." Quote.
Well,
I don't want to do females. 2017.
Okay, how about this? I do come back. I do include females within my top 10s, of course. But I just don't like specifically put the title as top 10 badass females or anything.
Well, I don't see any problem with that. If anything, that's more likely for me to click. I don't want to see a bunch of Kirito shit. But
I don't put Kirito shit. Why would I do that?
You love Kirito.
Yeah, I know he's my favorite male character, but I don't really give a shit what everyone says. I don't really give a shit about he's the worst. Oh no, I don't like him. Oh, there's
he's
so
not the
many
worst, but
better.
he's nowhere near the best, man.
To me, he is.
Like,
Yeah,
he's
like
obviously
him.
better than fucking Deku, but he's nowhere near the best.
Wait,
That's
he's better than Deku.
Highly debatable.
He's better than Deku.
By the way, Lawrence asks when we're gonna watch Code Ment. What we're gonna do is gonna watch it on Saturday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and we're planning on Gozen is figuring out how to put it on screen so that you guys can see us and Code Ment at the same time. And I think he's figured it out already, so that will be cool. So that way you don't have a timer, you just see it all right there on the screen as we're watching it. So I think he's managed to figure that out, and that should be a lot of fun. So tune in for that on Saturday. By the way, can we talk a bit about, like, I was hoping Bryn would be here and all the other fanboys and fangirls, but they're not. So Briggs and Recon, I will take it out on you. Did you watch the latest episode of My Hero Academia?
Me? Yeah, I did. Oh, sorry. Yes, I have watched the latest episode of Boku no Hero. Yes.
Briggs.
Yeah, I don't even remember what happened, but yeah.
You don't remember what happened?
I can't remember.
Todoroki literally beat someone by completely freezing him and then melting him with the other hand. And Deku even won, so probably next episode we're gonna see them both fight, which is what
So
everybody.
next up is Deku versus
Yeah.
Todoroki.
Which is what everybody is waiting for. It's most likely.
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
listen
next
to this. Listen to this. Did you see that how
Go for
Deku
it.
won? That was the biggest bullshit. He just, oh my god! Like, why do people? How can people tolerate this show? Like, he is being, his brain is being controlled by the brainwash quirk, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, oh, I broke through it, guys! Like his power should not be called all for nothing, all for one. It should be called Deus Ex Machina because that's what it is. It's like, oh, well, no matter what happens, his power will always change. The rules will change. Something will happen so that he comes out on top. What bullshit. What terrible writing. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty bullshit. I actually agree with
That
you.
anime just gets worse and worse. I don't understand how people can enjoy it. I really don't.
It's going to get better and better. But I could agree with you in that moment. The whole thing is that he's supposed to do like any force is enough to break the mind control. But it's just kind of like, how was he able to do it? I don't know. The reasoning was like once he saw all the people for one for all, it like made him snap in for a second to be able to move. Like, or the one for all activated his ability, but then he moved his finger or something. I don't know. It's pretty bullshit. I agree.
Yeah, but he wasn't supposed to be able to move his finger anyways. So yeah, like that's the thing. Like he started off as a guy with no quirk, right, which was interesting, and then he went from that as like an underdog to being the most overpowered without any reason, and it's just ridiculous. Like,
No, I don't like the fact that Todoroki's dad literally is just, you only have one thing to do, surpass All Might's powers. I don't care what you do. You're gonna fucking beat this guy. I want you to be at the top. It's like his dad just is trying to motivate him to become the best and better than All Might. But the question is, I think Todoroki has two powers. The power of his dad and the power of his mom, being ice and fire, correct?
yeah.
Because that's what he did. With one hand he froze, and with the other hand he melted the ice. So yeah, that's what I thought.
And I actually thought that was a cool part of the episode where they introduced the fact that some people marry for quirks. So like before, people would marry for money, rich families would marry each other for money and power. In that world, they're marrying for quirks. So Todoroki's father married his mother because their quirks together would work well and wanted to create a more powerful offspring, which I think is a cool idea. And I think Todoroki is an interesting character because of that whole dynamic with his father. I mean, it's been done to death, but still it's pretty interesting because he's like rebelling against his father by only using the one side of his mother's side. But again, the focus is not on him. The focus is on Deku, and Deku, the whole thing is just such BS that I just can't get into it. Like, I hate watch that show because I still watch it, but I hate watch it. I gotta actually, I haven't even talked to Gozen yet about how he feels about this. Let me see if he's here. Gozen.
Why didn't you have him join us on stream? There's no one here today.
He's gonna go. He's actually gonna go get him.
Gozen.
That's hilarious.
That's fucking rude.
No, I still love My Hero Academia. It's not absolutely amazing, and there's some moments I agree with Anime.
So you saying you don't like it?
No, I just said I absolutely love it. I just I could see the flaws,
By the way, Gozen's gonna drop by. He just has to put on pants.
All right. Is the second season not as good as the first season? I mean, your opinions. Which season do you think is better, the first or the second?
Well, we haven't seen it all, right? It's gonna be 24 episodes. It's gonna go a lot into more with the villains later on, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
It's gonna continue over on the fucking new seasonal anime. I'm gonna have to react to extra anime now. Great.
Yeah, it's leftovers, right?
Yes.
By the way, Jiro the Hero has a good comment. He's like, basically, Deku's power is called main character power, and it's #win no matter what. So yeah, his power should not be called one for all. It should be called win no matter what, or Deus Ex Machina, or whatever you want to call it. And that anime snob actually made a video where he talked about the problem with My Hero Academia is that Deku is the center of that anime. Everything revolves around him. So everything is everyone else is dependent on him. And there's a lot of Deus Ex Machina because of him. So that's a video that I definitely agree with. There's Gozen right here.
Who's that guy?
Pants on and everything.
He put on his pants. By the way, we usually just stream without pants. Briggs knows.
Yeah, I was saying, why would you even bother, bro?
That's right. So we're talking about My Hero Academia.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
How do you feel about the last episode?
And refresh my memory because I watched it when it came out. So
okay, so basically, Deku was fighting that Shiro guy, and he was controlling him with his quirk, and then he just Deus Ex Machina to breaking the quirk.
This is what anime doesn't get. Like every shonen has its Deus Ex Machina.
But it's in every episode for
So-
fucking Deku. Like
every episode, every show has it, and even in Seven Deadly Sins, right? Meliodas has it. It's like full demon mode or whatever that is. And in the Avatar: The Last Airbender, it's the Avatar state. Like every shonen has some kind of superpower that they can use in times like that. So it's not. There's plenty of good shows that use it, right? That's one thing. Another thing is what's wrong with it? They even explain it how like all of the people inside the One for All are using kind of acting of their own accord kind of thing.
You still
but
didn't understand what happened.
They're gonna find some way to explain every single situation.
What do you mean? Like, was he gonna lose? Like, was he just gonna lose right
Yeah,
there?
that would have been fucking
No,
realistic.
that
Deku,
He didn't follow the advice of his friend. He did the exact opposite. He got trapped, and he should have lost. And by the way,
How boring would that episode be, though?
Yeah.
If all of a sudden he's like, I'll follow the advice of my friend, and he just pushes him out of the ring.
well, yeah, fuck, that's the way to go. Like, it's
They
all
should just-
plot armor. Like, I'm sick of the plot armor in that show. And also, if you look at like Meliodas, like he doesn't go full demon mode for nothing to win some bullshit tournament. He goes full demon mode when like Elizabeth is in mortal danger or he's upset, like because someone is in mortal danger.
Deku's like problems are different, obviously, because it's more like our time period if we had like magic powers all of a sudden. So he has much more realistic problems that combine with the superpowers. So it's not like let's save the world right now. It's more like, hey, I'm in school and I want to do well kind of thing. So it has different motivations happening, but I'm sure by the end of it, there's definitely going to be a lot of like world saving to be done.
And by the way, even
think
the
it's-
anime dude who is a fan of My Hero Academia agrees with me that Deku should have lost that one. To learn a fucking
I think they should have
lesson
went about it a
from
different way.
Like that fight to me, I don't know what you guys thought. It was definitely like not one of the most exciting moments in the show, but
Are you hyped
But-
up for Todoroki versus Deku?
Yeah,
Yeah,
two
yeah.
Spookies like just wait for Deku versus Todoroki. He's like desperate. He's like, guys, just please
Give it
let
a
it
chance,
go,
guys.
yeah, it's gonna be
No, but I actually agree.
I hope that's not gonna be the One Piece argument, guys. Just wait for manga chapter 2000. It's gonna be great. You gotta love it.
to be
No.
fair, like you didn't watch any One Piece. So
Yeah,
you
I
can't even
know.
talk.
Like I watched probably a few episodes like way back in the day.
Yeah.
Like I can't talk, but that's going to be a moderator. I haven't really watched Naruto or One Piece.
I'm so excited, especially since we found people who actually want to defend wholeheartedly Naruto and people who want to defend One Piece. It's gonna be sick. I'm so excited to watch it myself.
I cannot wait for next week.
Are you gonna lose, Briggs? No.
If we take an L, I think we have an advantage here because One Piece is just so much better. Just, like, overall.
To be honest, we all
Well
know how
said,
the
it
results
started
are gonna
already.
be.
Nice.
Like I just think of so many things that pissed me off about Naruto that I just didn't feel about One Piece.
Look,
There's
we all
obviously
know-
different shows, but
We all probably know how the results are going to be. Remember the Emilia versus Rem?
Oh yes.
That
Yeah, where you guys got owned, but you wouldn't admit you got owned. Like,
no,
I believe that was the
get
night the
owned.
Fire Nation
I don't,
attack.
we did not get owned because we kept on talking over and over again. So it was like
yeah,
no winner.
you kept on talking about episode 18 over and over again, but
Yeah,
we were
because-
actually winning the argument.
To be fair, there wasn't like a lot of reason to talk about, just 24 episodes or whatever. So
But but episode 18, like that should be like a meme. It's like, well, you make a good point, sir, but episode 18.
man, sometimes the best clues are concentrated on one episode.
I think you're gonna do episode this for One Piece and episode that for Naruto. Like, do you remember episode boom of Naruto or One Piece?
Do you remember?
I just remember that
halfway through
45%
episode
filler.
342 of One Piece. Yes, of course.
we have some hype in the chat. There's a few people that Luna is saying Naruto will win. Mob King is saying Naruto for life. So we got some hype
Wow.
going on for this debate, yo.
Yeah, Naruto, like I really like the beginning. Later on, I kind of like it fell off for me. But One Piece, like I didn't give it a fair chance because some of the character designs were so crazy. When I was watching as a kid, I was even like, "Oh man!" First the shark guy, and then the octopus-looking dude, and I was just like, "You know what? I can't get into these characters."
Man, you just gotta trigger Briggs right now by not knowing their names off by heart.
no, like that was for me. Like probably if I watched it again, I'd
Arlong and Hachi.
But at that time, I'm just like, these are designed, like, you have all these Dragon Ball Z cool villains design and shit, and then you have this
Before
which
Super.
before Super, and this just looked kind of lazy to me, but I should focus on the story, not the like character design.
And by the way,
Guys-
Reservoir Warrior is saying One Piece, so he's in for One Piece. Creed Pelham will be in for One Piece, so it's gonna be. Anime Dude is conflicted because he loves both.
Briggs,
So
when are they gonna find the One Piece, bro? Where are they gonna find it?
Where?
When?
When? Oh, I don't know. Next couple decades or so.
By the way, we got Nux Taku and Too Spooky chatting with us. So some quality ass YouTubers chatting with us on Rant Café. Shout out to those guys again.
Yeah, I just watched Noble react to Nux Taku
Yes.
video.
Yeah.
So that was hilarious.
It was
Well,
hilarious.
people, I'm gonna have to go now because I've got college tomorrow. But I enjoyed the stream.
Take it easy,
Thanks
buddy.
thanks everyone for all the advice on the anime conventions. I appreciate
Yeah, thank
that.
you for logging in as Havoc. Recon, we appreciate it. And also, at Anime North, Briggs, can we agree to when we see someone cosplaying as My Hero Academia, start ranting at them about Deku?
Episode 4, bro. Like,
What the fuck, dude? The fuck, man? Yeah, see ya, Recon. And yeah, I think
Yeah, bro.
personally, if Todoroki doesn't beat Deku, that's gonna be such BS. Like they're gonna come up with such BS way out, like for him to win. Like get out of here, man.
It's not about whether he wins; it's about how he wins, man.
Yeah, but they didn't establish him as a cool enough character, as an adequate enough character to be winning at this time. So that's a failing of the writing.
Well, I think the point is that he's constantly challenging his comfort zone and actually leveling up every time he's fighting and when he needs to. So I feel like
I'm not
that's
gonna
part
say
of it.
anything because I know what happens, but it's gonna be a good fight, guys.
Yeah, that's hard for me. Like when we're watching Attack on Titan and Animax reacting, I'm like, I don't know, is it? I don't know. It's so hard not to just tell him.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, is everyone a fucking Titan? And he's like, I don't know, man.
Who's not a Titan?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yo, everyone's a fucking Titan, man. Let's be real.
Yeah. So I personally am enjoying My Hero Academia. I'm not expecting it to be like Anna Karenina, which I heard was mentioned earlier. Like I'm not expecting it to be work of Tolstoy, but I think it's good for what it is and it's a fun show.
I want to ask Nux Taku who he thinks gonna win, One Piece versus Naruto. If you could answer in the chat.
Well, I wonder though, because it's gonna also depend on how good you are as the debater, and we'll see, man. Because
Well, I don't know, man. I feel like Briggs and Too Spooky, you can't find bigger One Piece fans, like better representatives for One Piece. Than these
Yeah.
guys.
Briggs
It's
and
really hard.
Spooky are very confident, from what I hear. I feel like they're just worried that it'll be over too quick. I think.
Yeah, but like we're gonna have Miss Art, and she's a huge fan of Naruto. She's known on YouTube for being a big fan of Naruto, so I feel like she's gonna give them a run for their money, and she's gonna do it in a very nice and polite way because she's that kind of.
What
person.
about Lotus? How dedicated is he?
I
He's
think
a huge
Lotus is a fan of Naruto, and he's especially not a fan of One Piece.
Oh, really?
So he's like more of a not a fan of One Piece than a fan of Naruto, but like he'll come through.
That's I don't see that a lot. People who are adamantly not fans of One Piece but would argue for Naruto. That's pretty rare.
He read like the first 100 chapters or something. Like he hadn't even got to the Grand Line yet. But
Yeah, what a crazy maniac.
Yeah, he's only 180 chapters. What a bitch. But no, it's good. That's fine because you can still make the argument. It's like if this manga in that many chapters didn't draw me in, there's something wrong with it, and here's what, right? So you don't have to watch the whole thing, but if you didn't watch the whole thing or you didn't read the whole thing, you should be able to argue why it didn't grip you enough to continue watching. So you can still
he
make
could present an argument for why he dropped it. That goes beyond character designs because that was his one point in.
Oh, that he said it too. Yeah, like I don't know, man, but that's what I heard. I heard
Bro, how are you racist against fishmen, bro? Those fishmen are so cool.
I heard from people that he's the guy who created One Piece is considered like the worst illustrator of the big three, but at the same time considered the best writer of the big three.
I could agree with that.
argument.
But I think his background illustration is on par, if not better. But he does very unique character designs in terms of, especially the villains, their faces. Like he does big heads and stuff, and people just find it weird. I personally have come to love it, but I feel like character design because that's personal preference.
Bro, Briggs.
Or like that's
I don't know
one
what
argument.
we're talking about, but that's a cool shirt, man. I don't know if anyone commented on it yet, but it looks cool.
Thanks, bro. H&M.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, all right, man. I don't think anyone commented on it.
But yeah,
But no, it's gonna be cool. Yeah, we're gonna be meeting Briggs, man.
in real
Next
life,
weekend.
man. We gotta take a anime YouTuber's photo with like all of us in it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
nice.
no, we're gonna hang out the whole time, man. We're gonna be like a crew. We're gonna have a squad. Bro. We're gonna squad up, as Briggs says.
Yes.
Squad up.
bro.
And try not to go bankrupt.
Yeah, we don't want to feel
Oh,
lonely
man.
and shit. So there's gotta be like all of us just sticking together the whole
We
time.
gotta make sure Macklenot is not spending his money because last time like he spent way more than he should have. So we gotta put him on control.
So scared. 'Cause one of my buddies is coming, and he always buys swords. So I'm already gonna buy a sword.
Oh, it's so hard for me to like walk by swords and not buy them. Like I don't even care what it is. Is a sword online sword? Is like a different sword? Like when I see a sword, and let's not get Freudian here, but like I want to buy it, man.
I love how so many people in the chat are just like going at it about Naruto and One Piece. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That bodes well
For the debate, yeah, it's
next
gonna be
week.
fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be.
I want to see the argument. What I was saying before is I want to see the arguments go more into storytelling and like structure and
Man,
stuff
you
like that,
guide it.
and what they
You
think.
do it. You freaking bring it
Yeah.
there. If it's not going there, you tell
I didn't like the character design.
But like, you know what's funny? With a bunch of people in the chat are saying Animax a Titan, right? So that would be crazy. I'm playing. I don't know
them. That would
shit.
be so funny. It's like, man,
Is that a fucking Titan? What is this? What the fuck? No, but Attack on Titan is interesting because I'm just reading the manga now. By the way, Eren is a fucking badass. I don't care what anyone says. From the beginning, he was always the
A little
opposite of
bitch.
Deku. He's not crying like a bitch. He's like, we gotta fucking do this. We gotta protect humanity. Someone else is like, man, I don't these soldiers. He takes a rocket, chucks it in his face. Like, you fucking traitor. You fucking traitor. These people risk your lives for you.
Alright, and I'm rereading it too.
Yeah.
Right now, and
But no,
literally,
what I was gonna say is
Alright.
that if you look at the design of the actual Titans, they're very like strangely designed compared to the humans.
Well, yeah.
So like it's almost like a separate style. Like they look awkward and weird.
They pull it off, yeah. But it's like drawn well, but purposely looks non-proportional and weird. But it's like it's, let's say, planned chaos, like constructed weirdness. So maybe that's what the One Piece guy was going for too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, for example, Mob Psycho or like One, he has like they animated Mob Psycho in like the original art style type of thing, or very similar, because he just had a unique thing, and some people were just like, I can't watch it because of it. But if you actually watch the story, it was a great anime, and I became a fan of that art style, and that's what I've come to be a fan of for One Piece. Like, I've been watching and reading One Piece for like 8 or 9 years now. It's like you become a fan of the art style.
The whole life, Rick.
That's so cool, man. Yeah, it's cool how everyone thought like one style was horrible and that it needed to be kind of modernized by professional illustrator and stuff like that. But yeah, that's cool if they did it in the original way and then people started liking that. Like, that's so cool, because no one would have before said he's like talented, like drawer, right? But that's cool that he pulls it off and people actually respond to it.
And by the way,
Because
like Stock was saying in the chat that he's got some rap coming up, rap battle stuff coming up.
God,
And we're actually doing
yes.
some rap stuff too, dude. We're doing some rap stuff too. I will battle rap
Bro,
you anytime.
There isn't enough rap stuff in the anime community for me.
I will battle rap anyone. Anime man, anime snob, anime dude, AnimeUproar. I will battle anyone.
You will battle me and I will win. It's gonna be good.
You won't battle me in rap. You're too scared, man.
Well, like, are we freestyling? Like, what's going on?
No,
No?
I'm just writing
No.
rhymes.
Yeah. Like, I can rhyme, but at the same time, I know nothing about, like, bars. And so it'll probably sound not as good. Because I could just rhyme it, but then again, I probably
Yeah,
wouldn't have to.
freestyling tired.
And the excuses begin, guys. The
The
excuses
But
begin.
no,
I don't
we
have
can
what's
do
it called, the flow.
No, we can do it. We can
I don't
do
have
it.
what's
No.
it called, the flow.
All right, you
Yeah, you didn't have the flow because you know why?
You
Because
changed.
when we sang Colors, I crushed you.
I'm
Chip
down. You know
whoa.
what? Now I'm down.
Oh,
I'm down.
yeah.
If you want to do it, you're gonna regret this, bro. You're gonna regret this.
Luna, I hope that was a fucking typo in the chat.
What did
Don't
you
say it. Just don't even say it. I hope she means rap.
Oh man.
Don't even say.
Yes, he can.
You. Don't say it, Bryn.
Oh.
I won't. That's funny.
Wait, no, I will definitely win. I will definitely win. But it's gonna be fun. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna do some rap related skit for Anime North. That's coming up, and I want to do some more anime rap related stuff. And rap battles would be fun too. I know Joey, the Anime Man's, done some rap battles.
Yeah.
In the past, like
With
L
his
versus Light. I think.
Australian accent.
But he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
No, I think was it L versus Light or was it Lelouch versus L? I think it was Lelouch versus L.
Oh, it might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget now.
I think your Animu knowledge needs some.
Yeah, well, it was
Some
like
polish.
he made that
bro.
like 3 years ago.
True fans, bro. True fan right here.
Girl bro's like Jibun, yes.
Yeah.
And Bash wants a Discord rap battle. That'll be interesting too. But yeah, sounds like fun, man. This con is gonna be great. Next week's debate's gonna be great. Naruto versus One Piece. Stay tuned for that. Of course, every Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we do the Rant Café. Briggs, anything else you want to say before we call it a day? And start.
I'm good.
I don't
Other
want
than
to take
One
too
Piece
much
is gonna
time.
win next week.
Yeah, I don't want to take too much time away from you. I know you're prepping hard for next week.
I don't need a prep. I was born ready.
Yeah, bring notes. Bring notes like Animac.
Yeah, I got notes, man. Amelia versus you know, Briggs. You know those notes were good. We know we fought.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, take this in. I feel like we did an amazing job considering. I feel like Rem had the advantage in this scenario. Next week, One Piece has the advantage, and I'm still gonna do an amazing job. So like, they don't have a chance.
Yeah, like there was a bunch of people who before our debate on Rem versus Amelia didn't even give Amelia a second thought, and after our debate, they're like, man, you know what? If they were neutral, a few people were like, yo, I'm now Team Amelia. Other people are like, man, I totally get what you guys are saying. So yeah, we were the underdogs, but unlike Deku, we used our actual intelligence to win, not just pure luck and plot convenience.
Question though, how did you decide who won?
Well, we decided we won.
That's not fair. Like we have to have some kind of system for like voting.
To be fair, we asked the chat and we counted the
like who won. You decide.
You decide. No, we asked the chat and it was a tie, but then
yeah, we had like a poll that was a tie, like in the chat. But we obviously we think we won, they think they won, but we are right.
But no, it's all about the poll, though. Like,
but the poll, the thing is, there's people that were saying, "Oh, Rem wins" before the poll, before it even started. Like, and it was like, I think they weren't going to change their opinion.
Polls, I guess, if we're being like crazy about it, but at the same time, excuses, man. Excuses.
Think about we tied though. We tied. But think about the Crunchyroll thing. If that's a representation of how polls work, I don't want to be part of them. The Crunchyroll Awards.
Yeah, I don't know. Naruto versus One Piece, I feel like both have huge fan bases. So doing a poll on that would be more fair. With Amelia, she was such an underdog that like it's like doing a poll is not even fair because people made up their minds way before, right?
Yeah,
Did you see my tweet? I was like, I rewatched the first 8 episodes of ReZero and then drop it.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. Like these guys, they just rewatch episode 18 12 times. They're like, man, that's true.
Oh man.
But yeah, Briggs, let us know who you are and what you do before we call this a day. By the way, Briggs's link is in the description, along with a bunch of other people that didn't show up today. But Anime Recon was here, Tony was here briefly. Their links are actually, Tony might not be in the description because he said he wasn't going to show up and then he did show up, but thank him for that. But of course, his tag is Black Critic Guy, so you can find him. And yeah, Briggs.
Yeah, I'm Briggs from All Day Anime, make a lot of fact videos on like just interesting things about characters in the series. Lately, I've been doing a lot of like explain videos, explaining cool concepts like One for All in One for All in My Hero Academia, and just cool things like abilities and 7 Deadly Sins and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's about it. I've been trying to change it up.
Cool, sarcastic trailer for My Hero Academia that I really thoroughly enjoyed, knowing my views on the whole thing. So yeah, good job, Briggs. Inspired by Nuxtaku, actually. Yeah, Nuxtaku was a good quality YouTuber. I like him. And also we had someone mention in the chat, Killer Red. He's like, I can and will write entire essays as to why Naruto sucks balls. So I love it. I love it, man. The hype is real for next week, guys. Stay tuned for that. And thank you for showing up this week. As always, I always think it's crazy that we have, you know, an active base of people that come and watch these Rant Cafes and hang out with us every week. It's fun. I'm going to go a bit into Discord now to hang out. I'm just wrapping it up. Goes in.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Say bye.
Thank you guys for showing up, for hanging out with us as usual. Stay tuned for next week. It's going to be crazy. And of course, Saturday streams, we're going to be doing those.
Yeah,
and
it's gonna be cool.
And we have some huge projects in the works. An Attack on Titan big video and a Code Geass video are in the works on our end. So stay tuned for that, everybody. Thank you again for joining us. Thank you, Briggs, for being our guest. And until next time, and thank you, Gozen, for showing up. See ya,
Yeah,
Space Cowboys.
Bang! Shinpaku.